social upliftment nowadays. He was a person who was an avant-garde, a person who is very advanced for his lifetime. In the contemporary India, we talk about reforestation, water conservation, water scarcity solutions, and environment, ecology, and all those things. And Dr. Jacob Cherian came to a very backward district in Tamil Nadu and transformed this region into exemplified examples of what you can do in these domains. This is in the 1950s and 60s. I used to consider the most aggressive surgeons in the world are in China, Japan, and South Korea. But after meeting Dr. Jacob Cherian, I found an equal here. He was a pragmatic surgeon who will do anything at any place with minimal facilities. Great surgical skills, great surgeon, great human being, great humanitarian. And he had a public health concept. I think the Christian Fellowship Community Health Center is a good example of the public health concept Dr. Jacob Cherian had, with areas spreading over tuberculosis control, leprosy control, cancer control, and upliftment of hygiene and all those issues spreading across. He's a specialized surgeon, a thoracic surgeon, highly qualified. Madam Jacob Cherian is a very highly qualified pediatrician with high degrees, and they came back to a very backward region. India benefited a lot in the 18th, 19th, and 20th century by the missionaries, who spread education, healthcare, and upliftment of the people. And Dr. Jacob Cherian is a real example of a missionary in this region. My association with him was, something very emotional to me, in the sense that when I met him for the first time in 1995, he was able to open his ears and eyes and to listen what type of a research program we can implement here in cancer control. நீங்கள் கூகுளில் போய் அம்பிலிக்கைன்னு போட்டீங்கன்னா முதல்ல தெரிகிறது கிறிஸ்டியன் ஃபெலோஷிப் கம்யூனிட்டி ஹெல்த் சென்டர். அதில் என்ன தெரியும்னா, இந்த உலகத்தில் ஆப்பிரிக்காவில் இன்றைக்கி பல ராஜ்யங்களில் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா விஐஏன்னு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் டெக்னிக் யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க சர்விக்ஸ் கேன்சர் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு. அதை முதல்ல எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு விஐஏ டெஸ்ட்னாலேயே ஒரு 30-40% சர்வைக்கல் கேன்சரை ப்ரிவென்ட் பண்ண முடியும்னு ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுவாங்க. இது WHO கொலாபரேஷனில், IARC கொலாபரேஷனில் டாக்டர் ஜேக்கப் செரியான் சாரோட என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட்டில் நடந்த ப்ரோக்ராம். இந்த ஹாலுக்கு வர்றப்போ இந்த ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்து இந்த ஹால் வச்சு தான் கொடுத்தோம் ஒர்க்கர்ஸ்க்கு. அதெல்லாம் எனக்கு நல்ல ஞாபகம் வருது. And another important thing is, the I'm not sure how many people here are aware of the contributions that Ambilikkai has made thanks to Dr. Jacob Cherian and his 4 vision in the control of cervix cancer by early detection, vaccination. In fact, the WHO policy வந்து cervix cancer prevent பண்ணுறதுக்கு முதல்ல 3 டோஸ் கொடுக்கணும். நாங்கள் இப்போ 2 டோஸ் போகிறோம், இப்போ 1 டோஸ் போகிறோம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு டிசிஷனுக்கு வந்தாச்சு. அந்த டிசிஷன் வரதுக்கூட மெயின் ரிசர்ச்சில் இந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுது. Because of his grace, because you good, you will get any number of hits on this in the internet. And then before finishing, I wanted to tell you, a humble institution like this, where he conducted a world-class research, and that attracted attention from institutions which you can never think of. WHO's International Agency for Research on Cancer, the Duschkrebs Forschungszentrum, which is the German Cancer Research Center in Heidelberg, from where Harald Surasen got the Nobel Prize for discovering the virus which causes cervix cancer, the US National Cancer Institute, Centers for Disease Control, they all collaborated in a research program which was being carried out in Ambilikkai. And this is because of his vision and his foresight of transforming, contributing to social upliftment in different spheres of life. I think there is no better tribute to him, what he has contributed in his lifetime. And it is a great honor and pleasure and privilege for me to know him, Dr. Jacob Cherian's wife, Mrs. Dr. Mary Cherian, and his children. And in fact, whenever I see Obi, he used to encourage my son to go into millets. And everybody called him, it's a fool to go into millets. But Obi Cherian told my son, you are doing a great job. And he is becoming an expert in promoting millets. So, and I have humble request at the end. He had a great vision to bring cancer services to the rural population at affordable cost. Cancer treatment is the most expensive treatment at the moment, and it is very difficult to access. I think it is very important by, just like Dr. Jacob Cherian, by establishing great collaboration, there are immense opportunities